now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, folks. I got to get on the screen here and get where I can be seen. All right, here I am. Good morning. A little off center. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is Wake Up with Greg time, and I am happy to be here, getting my technology working here by myself without my crew. All righty. I think we got it. We've already got a guest on here, A-Rod48. Hi, Jeff. I'm not sure who Jeff is, unless you're Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Welcome to the show. My name is Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and this is Wake Up with Greg. It's a beautiful Friday morning. We're here for Friday favorites today. I got a lot of favorite things going on today. Beautiful sunshine outside. Gonna have a great weekend. It's Mother's Day this weekend. Get out there and hug your moms, or call your mom if you can't give her a hug. Love you, moms. You're all the best. My mom is awesome. Love you, Mom. I'll call you on Sunday. Excuse me, as I'm choking here. So, yeah, this is Wake Up with Greg with Palin Music Center right here at Palin Music Band and Orchestra, our YouTube channel. And I am here to share with you the world's coolest instruments that are available on the internet. And not just the internet, but specifically palinmusic.com, where you can purchase them and take them home today. I would be happy and joyful and ecstatic to send a really cool instrument to you today. So get on the website, palinmusic.com, or give me a call, 417-882-7006, and we can talk about all the cool stuff. So I got the live stream chat going on here. My brother John is here. I agree, your mom is awesome. Yes, she is awesome. One of the most awesome ladies on the planet. Thank you for that, John. Yeah, so who am I? Why am I here? What are we doing? For those of you new to the show, I mean, we are episode 60 today. I remember it seems like yesterday I was just talking about episode 50, and here we are 10 episodes down the line to episode 60. We've got 1,260 subscribers now, so we are just going right on up the ladder, folks. Love it. Jeff Taplin, my brother. Love you, buddy. Thank you for being on the show. So who am I? Why am I here? What are we doing? I am, like I said, here at Palin Music to show you the coolest instruments on the internet. And then on top of that, I'm here just to share life with you, to have some fun, to share some things I'm interested in that I think you might be interested in. I share music, I share films, I share just fun stuff about me, or, you know, just whatever comes to my mind. It can be different every day. I have been on a little bit of a kick this past week and a half or so, talking about musical films, films that are either musicals in and of themselves, or that are, excuse me, about musicians, or, you know, have amazing scores, have amazing soundtracks, you know, could be anything, documentaries, whatever. So I got one more in store for you today, but we'll be sharing that a little bit later in the episode. And then, yeah, you know, just talk about all kinds of things. We've got the chat going on. My brother Alberto is here. Love you so much. Thank you for being here. Batman is loving your show. Well, of course Batman loves my show. You know, I'm a superhero, right? Good morning, dearest son. There's my beautiful mother. Good morning, mother. Love you. All right. So, man, we got friends and family all over the place on the show today. Absolutely loving it. So we're going to kick this off. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. Like I said, today is Friday favorites. And what I mean by that is just, these are some of my favorite instruments. I've shown all of them before, so if you've seen them before, you'll see them again. But they are the coolest instruments that we carry, and I want to send them to you today. So give me a call, get online, and you know, I got one of them here. I'm going to offer you a special deal on it as well. So without my sidekicks, you know, they're still out doing the Taylor Road show out of all of our other locations this week. I think we had to delay the Springfield one due to the weather. You know, we had tornadoes and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So I think that's going to be later in the month, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me. Check out our socials, Instagram and Facebook, to find the info on that for updates. You know, also our website, of course. So, you know, when we're here, like I said, without my sidekicks showing me what to do, telling me where we're going in the show, I'm just going to have to wing it. I know we talk about the shirts and the watches and all that kind of stuff, so let's start with that. We'll get that out of the way. And since I said today is Friday favorites, this is one of my all-time favorite shirts. I haven't worn this on the show yet. This one, I think it's called Sun Tiki or something like that. I don't know what the brand is. But anyway, if you can see it up close, it's all about wine. And for those of you who know me, know I love wine. I teach, wine parties to friends and family and different things, and it looks like it's got wine spilled all over it. It looks like a hot mess, but super cool. Got wine grapes and wine glasses and bottles, barrels and whatnot. So it's just one of my favorite all-time shirts. So that's why I'm wearing it, because it's Friday Favorites Day. And then watches, for those of you watch fans out there, watch geeks, this is a Fossil watch, not a high-end watch by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a tank-style watch, which I happen to absolutely love, the tank-style watches. And I've got a new one that hopefully I'll debut next week if I can get the band size this weekend. But this is a Fossil tank. It's got the black dial on it with the date at the 6 o'clock. We've got the black leather band. It's just super cool. A gift from my wife, as I've said multiple times on this show. Oh, Leanne is here. June 20th is our rescheduled date for the Taylor Guitar Showcase in Springfield. Thank you, Leanne, for sharing that with everyone. Thanks for watching, Jeff says. All right. So that's all that stuff out of the way. What I need you to do for me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Share this with all your friends, family, relatives, neighbors, coworkers, dogs, cats, you name it. You can share it with anyone so we can get the word out. It has been an international feast these past couple of weeks. Had a viewer from Bosnia yesterday. We've had viewers from Russia and the Philippines and Australia and Sweden and Finland. I don't know where Sax Boy is today, but he'll probably pop in here eventually, I hope. Man, just everywhere. Nigeria, come on, I think we've hit all the continents. Brazil, yeah, I think that's all of them. So, welcome. Thanks for being here. We're having a blast. All right, so that's all the stuff out of the way. Like, comment, subscribe. The chat is going on. This show is a heck of a lot more fun for all of us if you are chatting, leaving your questions, and I can give you a shout out. I can answer your questions. And tell me where you're watching from. Where in the world are you? I would love to know. And how'd you find out about us? I mean, did you just surf on the internet and here we are? Or, popped up in your YouTube feed, whatever. And then, so do all of that. All of the clicks and likes and stuff that you do help us out, helps us to be able to provide more and better content for you. So, and we have a lot of content to share. We got a lot of great new things happening in the company this summer that are going to be a whole lot of fun. So stay tuned for all of that. What's left? I think hit the bell icon. That way you get notified of all the cool stuff that's coming up. All right. So as I've been rambling on and on and on about all that other stuff, let's get into the fun, shall we? I've got my Hawaiian coffee today. Got my cup that matches my shirt, right? And matches the watch. Man, coordinated today. You gotta love it, right? Thank you, Ma P, for the lovely Hawaiian coffee. And, I mean, speaking of Mother's Day, not only do I have the most amazing mom in the world, I've got the most amazing mother-in-law in the world. How many guys can say that, right? Ma P, you're awesome. All right, instruments. Let's look at some really cool, fantastic, awesome instruments. Got my fancy white gloves here, so as we know, we don't want to get them all fingerprinty. That's my word. I made that one up. So maybe I'll get a credit in Webster's new dictionary. Who knows? Fingerprinty. I hope, or maybe the slang dictionary. Somewhere around there fun. All right. Guys, I know you've seen this before. And if you haven't, if you're new to the show, congratulations. You are going to fall in love with this. I'm going to set it on my head. Amazing instrument. This is an Adams trumpet. So Adams, fantastic custom brass manufacturer based out of the Netherlands. You are one handsome dude. Love the shirt. Oh, thanks. The shirt was a gift from my mom, of course. I get a lot of gifts from a lot of people. I'm not opposed to that. I got strings hanging off my fancy gloves here. They're falling apart. All right. I got to get a new pair apparently. So what do we have here? We have a case within a case. Lovely little bag here to protect the horn on the inside of the case. But we have, oh gosh, this is, if I were a trumpet player, guys, I would be taking this horn home with me today. because it is quite possibly the most beautiful trumpet I've ever seen in my life. And not only that, it's one of the most beautiful sounding trumpets I've ever heard in my life. So what do we have here, folks? We have the Adams A4 professional trumpet. And look at this just silky satin finish on this. Just absolutely gorgeous. We've got all kinds of colors going on this horn, and I will tell you all about those details. So first of all, what do we have? We have a 5.5-inch bell, hand-hammered one-piece gold brass bell. And as you remember, we've been talking this week about yellow brass versus gold brass versus red brass versus bronze and so on and so forth. So the level of copper in the brass alloy is what determines whether it's yellow, gold, or red. This one being gold, so it's kind of right there in the middle. Gives you a nice, nice warm sound, but not so dark and thick that you can't, you can't make it scream as well. So we have that. We have a 472. This is a large bore horn, like you would, hear from like Miles Davis and those kind of players that really have just a lot of power in their sound. So we got a large bore, 5.5-inch bell. We have the number 3 yellow brass lead pipe. All right, so here's the lead pipe here. We've got a heavyweight mouthpiece receiver. This is one of Adams' heavier horns, by the way, which gives it a really thick, unctuous, delightful, gooey sound. Gooey in a good way, not gooey in a bad way. Just beautiful sound. Look at these asymmetrical tuning slides and bell crook there. We have a 2-piece valve casing with nickel silver balusters at the top with bronze. I believe it's bronze. Is it right? Yeah. Is it bronze? Yes. Bronze valve casing. I wasn't sure if that was bronze or red brass because there's a difference. Brass, as we have decided, is copper and zinc, and then bronze is copper and tin, which makes it a little harder, a little more resistant, a little more, all that good stuff. So, gosh, this is just a killer horn. Yeah, it weighs a chunk, so you're going to have to work out, get those bicep curls in there so you can hold on to this horn. Beautiful, I think they're rosewood key touches in there. Instrumentalist, are you in Broken Arrow? We have a store in Broken Arrow. I happen to be here in Springfield, Missouri, but Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Go see my guys out there, Adam and Madison and all the folks out there, Teresa and so on. Broken Arrow, go see them. It's a great store, a lot of good folks out there. So getting back to this horn, anything else I need to tell you about it? Lead pipe, nickel silver, stainless steel valves. That was the last thing I needed to mention. The interior pistons are stainless steel. We do have heavyweight top and bottom valve caps. So all of this added mass just improves the resonance of the horn, makes it just a really powerful sounding horn. Great horn for soloing, great horn for jazz work, big band work. Pretty much you can do anything with it, but man, what a powerful voice and what a just stunning, beautiful horn. You've got the Amato style, piston style water keys, which are really nice. I can't say enough beautiful things about this horn because it is just a stunner, guys. This is the Adams A4 Pro Trumpet Large Bore, available right now on palinmusic.com or by giving us a call at 417-882-7006. Give us a call. This one is a super killer horn, guys. I do have other Adams instruments as well, so please check out the website. Instrumentalist, where are you watching from? I'm assuming you're in Broken Arrow or somewhere close, but let us know. Welcome to the show. So yeah, that's that horn. That's horn number 1. So let me nicely put this back away in its secret pouch here, and then we'll set it aside for the next instrument. All right, so that's instrument number 1. Now is the time in our show where we start doing some of the fun stuff. I mean, what's not fun about this really cool trumpet? Everything is fun about it, right? So today's the point in the show where I talk to you about music that I like, music that I think you will like, and I've got a, kind of an unexpected twist for you today. Unexpected, I'm saying that because the guys that I work with here, Max and Mike, they were completely surprised to hear me blasting this in my truck on the way in this morning. And then when it was sitting on my desk, these guys were like, that is something I never expected from you. Well, you should, because I'm a diverse guy. I listen to a lot of stuff. And this is no exception. So a couple things of why I'm showing you this today. I'm just going to show you the cover, and then we'll tell you why. Yeah, that's right. Van Halen, 1984, right? The legendary, iconic rock band, Van Halen. Why am I showing you this? Well, there's a song on here that I'm going to share with you. I can't play it because we've talked about that, the copyrights and all that. Instrumentalist says, I am marching next weekend in a parade. Well, congratulations. Max is saying Jump. Jump is not the song I'm going to talk about today, Max. Here in Missouri, specifically in the Ozarks, and it may be statewide, it may be nationally, I don't know. It is Teacher Appreciation Week. And for those of you who've been watching this show a while, know that my wife is a teacher. She's a kindergarten teacher. And she is amazing. So what does that have to do with Van Halen? Well, come on, guys. The most iconic song on this album is Hot for Teacher. Yes, that's right. I am hot for teacher because my wife is beautiful and she's an amazing teacher. And all of you guys that are out there that have wives that are teachers, love on them, appreciate them, lift them up, let them know that they are amazing, not just for the beautiful women that they are, but because they're amazing teachers and they are helping to educate the future. All right? So we need educated future. Definitely. So hot for teacher. What else is special about the song on here? I was just listening to it on the way in. As you may or may not know, sadly, I think it was a couple years ago now, Sax Boy's here. Yay! Sax Boy from Sweden. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. The song Hot for Teacher, it starts out with a phenomenal drum solo. Just really just killer beat going on. And then you've got Eddie Van Halen coming in with an incendiary guitar solo. Just absolutely killer guitar solo. And here's what it made me think of. Okay, so you've got Eddie and Alex. These two guys are brothers, right? Okay, they formed this band. They've been together, since the early 70s. And sadly, we lost Eddie, like I said, a year or two ago. And man, I get emotional thinking about it because that's the kind of guy I am. Rock music can get me emotional. Everything can get me emotional. But I was thinking of just these two brothers rocking out to this song, just having that moment of being super cool and super awesome and enjoying the just the pure joy of making music together. And I mean, they don't really get to do that anymore. Alex, I mean, Eddie's son, Wolfgang, is out there, leading the band now, and Alex is playing along with him, but it can't be the same as playing with your brother, right? So obviously it makes me think of my brothers. I don't get to see you guys very often. One, maybe 2 times a year. So Mark and Dan, I love you guys. I miss you guys. And would really, I'm looking forward to seeing you in October. But yeah, just let me get back to this. A Sax Boy saying, no, is Eddie dead? Yeah, sadly, the Sax Boy, he passed away a couple years ago from cancer. Yeah, tragic, sad loss. One of the most influential guitar players in the world, still to this day. I saw a video the other day of his son playing Wolfgang, and there was a moment when Wolfgang kind of looked up, and you see Eddie's face in his son, and it was a just amazing moment. So, all right, before I get crazy emotional here, Van Halen, Hot for Teacher, love on your teachers, love your moms. I'm going to add it to the playlist that I've created on Spotify called Wake Up with Greg. You can search for it and find it out there. Actually, Jonah, do you play any instruments? Thank you for joining the show, my friend. Yes, I do. I play saxophone and clarinet. I played piano when I was a little kid. Mom got me started with piano lessons. But primarily clarinet and saxophone are my deals. I would love to know how to play the guitar. I have a guitar, but I don't play it. All right, so thanks for joining the show. Actually, Jonah, where are you watching from? Max says, got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. I'm hot for teacher. It's so true. It's the truth. I mean, all right, let me just show you. I mean, is she not beautiful, right? That's my beautiful wife and my really young me. Okay, that's good enough. All right, I'm knocking things over on my shelf. You can't see it anyway. All right, we're good. So, the music, Van Halen, the album 1984. Hot for Teacher. There's the band. There's the album cover. I'll add it to the playlist. That's my musical selection for the day. Instrumentalist says, I play trumpet, cello, clarinet, flute, piano, and violin. Well, then you are definitely an instrumentalist. You're playing them all, right? You got to leave a few for the rest of us. Thanks for watching. Man, we're having a great show. I absolutely love. We got so much going on the chat. You know, you guys are having a blast. I'm having a blast. It's Friday favorites. Let's kick it off with another. Actually, we've already kicked it off. Let's keep it rolling with another amazing instrument. And this one, as you may or may not know from watching this show over the past 60 episodes, we have my favorite saxophone of all time. Pietro Zinciri is back. I play the clarinet. Pietro, welcome back to the show. Love to see you there, brother. This is the Ramponi and Kazani 2 voices alto saxophone. If my brother Vincent is out there, he was watching yesterday. I don't know if he's watching today, but hopefully this will be his horn soon. But if not, it may belong to somebody else. And guys, if you want this saxophone and you've been watching this show and you mention the show, give me a call and you mention the show, I'll give you $1,000 off of this saxophone today. What? You say $1,000 off? That's, yeah, $1,000 off. Because that's what I'm going to do. So look at this beauty. Saxboy says, do you like the genre metal, as in heavy metal? Of course. You know, I don't listen to it as much as some other genres, but, you know, you got to love a good heavy metal band now and then. You know, a little Metallica, a little Slipknot, little, you name it. You know, we'll get in there and have some fun. Pietro says, I love Sax Selmer because they're the best. You know, everybody's got their opinion on that. Selmer is certainly one of the most iconic brands out there. They are the history of the saxophone, the legend. But let me tell you about this guy. These guys have been making saxophones longer than Selmer, okay? This company's been in business for over 200 years. This is Ramponi and Kazani, 100% handmade in Italy. And gosh, look at the beauty of this horn. This is the 2 voices, le due voce. And why do they call it the 2 voices? Well, for a couple of reasons. One is because it's made out of 2 different types of metal. So you've got the solid bronze body, and then you've got a solid sterling silver bell. So what does that do for you? Well, it gives you 2 unique voices when combined make one amazing sound. The legend comes from the piece of art, which is beautifully hand engraved on the bell here. This is the 2 voices, a painting or drawing done by the artist Casanova, and it represents the 2 church bell towers in the town of Cornasota, where Ramponi is based, okay? So you've got these 2 church towers with the 2 bells, the 2 voices of the village, 2 voices of the town, thus represented in the artwork, in the artistry of this instrument. You've got the solid bronze, you've got the solid copper, the solid sterling silver bell, you've got solid brass keys with all natural, unadulterated finishes. So these are gonna age and patina over time. You've got stunning, natural olive wood key touches. You know, nothing says Italy like olives, right? Olive oil, olive trees, olive wood. Okay, so look at that, just absolutely beautiful. Italian, highest grade Italian leather pads with metal tone boosters. We've got another olive wood key touch on the thumb rest on the back. We've got the engraving in the bell that's, I don't know if you can see that on the screen. It's kind of hard. It says Ramponi right there, okay. Ooh, we got some new folks here. Mason, is it Needhammer? Lovely engraving. How much are these horns typically? Love the wood pearls. This horn, I believe is, I don't have the tag on it, but I think it's around that $7,900 price range, somewhere around there. But like I said, if you buy it now by giving me a call, I can knock some money off of that for you, and so you can take that one home with you today. Long live Italy, 100% truth on that. So getting back to the voices, okay, so the bronze, what the bronze is going to give you is that powerful resistance. So you got to push it to get it to really liven up. But once you do, it does take a bit more air, a bit more oomph to get that sound to resonate. And once it does, it's like no other. And then to kind of darken that up a bit and mellow that out, you've got the sterling silver bell, all combined together to just give you this rich, lush, beautiful sound. Very similar to that A4 trumpet that we just showed you. Man, what a pair those two would make together. You look at this saxophone and that trumpet in a little jazz duo combo. Oh my gosh, that would be legendary, right? Olive wood neck plug on the top, vented so that you can keep your pads dry and all that good stuff. I don't know what else I can say about this horn that I haven't said a million times over, but it is just stunning. You've got all the fine adjustments. You've got the rib to post construction. You've got everything that you want on a professional grade horn. So this is ready to ship to you guys today, anywhere you are in the world. Just give me a call or click the buy now on our website at palinmusic.com. 417-882-7006. Give me a call. Mason, where are you watching from, my friend? Are you here in the States? Are you out there in the world somewhere? Let me know. I would love to know where you're at, so I can give your whole world a shout out, right? Where is your store located? Well, we've got 11 of them. They're all over the place. I would need to try it out and see how it feels first. Well, it is here in Springfield, Missouri, in our warehouse here in Springfield, Missouri. If you are out of state, we do have a travel voucher program. I don't know if I've mentioned that on the show before, but if you want to come and try out some horns, we can give you the white glove treatment, and you can come in and try all the horns that we've got to your heart's content. And if you purchase a horn, we will reimburse you for your travel expenses up to 10% of the purchase price of the horn. So, Mason, you're in New York. Fantastic. New York, it's a wonderful town. Or maybe you're not in the city, but you're in the state somewhere. So, been to New York a couple of times. Absolutely love it out there. So thanks for watching. Uncle Ken is on the show. Good morning, Gregory. Love you. Yeah, you're in Alabama. I know. I love you too. Thanks for being here. How long have I been playing? Quite some time, instrumentalist. I've been playing, well, I started piano lessons at age 5. From age 5 to age 10, and then I sadly quit the piano and took on the clarinet at age 10. If you know how old I am, that means I've been playing playing music for 45 years, 50 years. Yikes. Picked up the saxophone in junior high and never looked back. So played clarinet and saxophone primarily. I've been doing it a long time, off and on throughout the years. I'm not a regular player, but I'm starting to get back into it. Got a little project I'm working on, so we'll debut that here eventually sometime. Do you hold any cannonball horns? We do have some cannonballs in stock. I actually have one on special on my website right now. It's one of the A5s, the Big Bell Stone series, just in a standard gold lacquer. I've shown it on the show a couple times, but it is on special as well on the website. We won't be getting any new cannonballs here for a while, so get it while it's hot. But they're great horns. But I mean, if you're looking for like the most killer horn, this Ramponi is going to kick the cannonball off the charts there. So we've got Selmers too. We've got Kyleworth. We've got all the top brands out there. So what is my favorite note? G sharp. I don't know. All right, that's horn number 2. That's I need a sip of coffee here. I've been talking a lot. This show may be running a little bit longer today. I don't know, because we're just having fun. It is Favorites Friday. All right, so what's next? Jordan's not here to tell me, so I'm going to have to guess. I think this is the time in the show when I show you something cool, right? As I've stated, we've been going through musical films related to music, about music, musicals in and of themselves. And I have with me probably the most iconic, the most legendary, the most loved movie musical of all time. Grease is the word, right? If you have not seen this movie, come on, guys. It came out in like 1978. You've got to watch this thing. It is iconic. John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, who sadly we lost her last year as well. Man, I keep talking about all these people that we've lost over the years, and it's starting to bum me out. I need to start talking about some live people, right? All right. Anyway, Grease is the word. All of the iconic songs, Hopelessly Devoted to You, Grease Lightning, We go together. Gosh, I mean, it just goes on and on. I just found out yesterday, like the girl that plays Patty Simcox in this, the cheerleader, high energy cheerleader, she passed away yesterday or this week. So, gosh, man, super sad. Anyway, Grease, the iconic 50s movie musical. Of course, it was Broadway before it was a movie, but made legendary by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Great performances in this, of course. Jeff Conway as Kenickie, Stockard Channing as Rizzo, and then the list goes on and on. A lot of iconic, legendary actors and actresses that were in this film as well. So the music is just outstanding. The dancing is outstanding. Everything is fun about this. If you're a car guy, I mean, the cars in here are amazing. We've got Fords and we've got Mercurys and we've got just all kinds of fun stuff in here. Greased Lightning. Hot Wheels made a variation on those. Maybe I'll bring those in next week and show you. So, man, we got some, what we got going on, Mason? I've been looking for a nice pro horn that isn't too far out of my budget for college. Do you guys have any forms of payment over time? We do. We have financing available with through Synchrony and Affirm, and you can get that right on our website by clicking the buy now and then the payment options, and you can get pre-approved or approved for Synchrony or Affirm. And the rates vary depending upon what is available to you based on your credit, but like 0% interest for, you know, somewhere up to like 3 years. So check that out. We do have that available. I've got amazing horns that are a bit more affordable than, say, this Ramponi, which is in that $7,000 to $8,000 range. But I've got some killer saxophones in that $2,000 to $4,000 range. Lots of options. Selmer, Yamaha, Sax Dakota. I've got a super great special on a Sax Dakota. The Cannonball that we talked about, a bunch of others. So please check out the website. Or Mason, if you want, you can give me a call after the show at 417-882-7006. Or you can email me at GregR, that's Gregr, at palinmusic.com, P-A-L-E-N music.com. So email me, call me, check out the website, all that good stuff there. We have a chat function on our website. You can hit that, and I can respond to you that way as well. Instrumentalist, I am in 6th grade. I started playing the trumpet, and my band director put me in advanced band. I've been playing the cello for 2 years, and my orchestra director also put me in the advanced orchestra. Sounds like you're going to be a pro, my friend. 6th grade, and you're on here watching the show. Aren't you in school today? Maybe you should be. I don't know. Sounds great. Thank you for the information. I will definitely keep your stores in mind. Please do, Mason. I'm here to help you. I'm your guy. I will get you taken care of, get you the best horn for the dollar, and get you set up. So thank you for being here. All right, so one last time, Grease. There was also Grease 2. No school today for you. Well, congratulations. Wish I had had no school for me today. Check it out one more time. We go together like a rama-lama-lama, kadinga-da-dinga-dong, right? Remember forever, like shoo-wop, shoo-wada-wada, yippity-boom-de-boom. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Grease is the word, folks. Check that one out. All right, I got one last horn for you before we finish this up on Favorites Friday. Got a lot of F's in there. For those of you who've been watching this show, you know what this is coming up here. Butler trombones. What is special about a Butler trombone, you say? Well, hold on to your horses here, because we have got something special for you. Let me get my fancy gloves back on here. This one actually probably won't get fingerprinty, but we're going to make sure that we protect it anyway. This is the Butler C10 professional trombone. But what is so great about Butler trombones, if I can get this out of the case carefully here, is look at this. What? Yes. What do we have here? We have a high-grade, professional, handmade carbon fiber trombone. All right, and this is the model C10, so this is an F attachment horn. So what do we have here? We've got a 547 large bore based on the Bach 42 bore. We have a 8.5-inch carbon fiber, hand-laid carbon fiber bell with a nice satin finish on the outside, bright, shiny on the inside. Why carbon fiber? Carbon fiber obviously is a new, high-tech, modern material, but used in an old school way for a trombone. So you still get all of the same power, resonance, feel, color, sound, amazement that you get from brass or bronze, but in a package that is lightweight. This whole horn assembled is only 3 pounds. So for those of you guys playing these big horns out there, you're playing like 7 and 8 pound horns, good grief. Give yourself a break, get yourself a Butler. Now, please keep in mind, I hate to do this because, you know, it may confuse some people, but there's a trombone out there called the P-bone, which is a plastic trombone, and it's, for all intents and purposes, it's a toy. You can make it sound good, but that's not this. This is not a toy. This is a high-end, handmade, professional-grade carbon fiber trombone. You've got carbon fiber tuning slides on the bass here. You have an Instrument Innovations rotor, very smooth action rotor. I mean, just really high quality materials here. All of the brass fittings on here are all unlacquered, so you get a natural sheen to it with the nickel silver cosmetics on there. I don't know what you want to call it. But this is, like we were talking about the horn the other day, this is a completely modular or customizable horn. So the bell, you can see these attachments here. You can remove the bell, put a different bell on here. You can remove the rotor slide section altogether and make this just a straight tenor. So completely customizable. What else do we got on here that you need to know about? The hand brace. Let's get the hand slide out here so we can show you that. I'm going to set this down carefully so as to not injure it. But certainly with the carbon fiber, you've got a much more durable horn. It's not going to dent. It's not going to warp on you. All right, so here's the slide. The slide by itself is only 80 grams, guys. Super, super lightweight. Nickel silver, chrome nickel silver on the inner slide, which gives you a really smooth, buttery action on there. You've got the Williams style curved hand brace on the hand slide. You see the chromed nickel silver inner slide there. This also comes with interchangeable lead pipes, so you can level up the resistance or dial it down. This one is actually easy to take out here, so you can see that lead pipe coming out of there, so you can customize that. Need to test drive, Alberto saying, needs to test drive that Butler. Yeah, come on over, I've got it right here, brother. I know you're in the building, so get over here and try this thing out. Speedy Flow water key on there, which is a Butler design. Guys, this is as top of the line, professional grade as you can get. I mean, it is just a supremely amazing horn. This is the Butler Model C10. I think I've hit all the bells and whistles on this. 2 lead pipes, yeah, we got it all. All right. Based, again, like I said, on the Bach 42. Those of you trombone players know what I'm talking about. One of the legendary horns out there. Guys, you won't believe it until you play it. I know. You're saying, I'm just not sure about a carbon fiber trombone. Well, this is the piece, man. This is a pro grade, amazing sounding, amazing playing trombone. You guys really need to check this out. This is the Butler C10, available on our website right now at palinmusic.com, or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or like I said, email me, gregr@palinmusic. All right. That's the third horn. We are going to wind this down. I think I've been talking an awful lot today. This show may be the longest one in history. Who knows? But we've been having fun on the chat, talking to folks all around the world and right here at home. So having an absolute blast. So this is the time of the show when I take my fancy white gloves off and I share some wisdom or a piece of inspiration for you. And, I got this one from my mom the other day. She sent me this. I don't know who said this quote, so this is an anonymous quote. I did a little research on it, was not able to determine an author, but that's okay. Somebody said it, and it's really cool. And kind of applicable to today, how I was feeling about the Van Halen album and Hot for Teacher and Brothers and all of that. So this says, sometimes it's not the song that makes you emotional, it's the people and the things that come to your mind when you hear it. Very true, especially true for me. I get emotional listening to music all the time, guys. I'm kind of a weeper. I'm kind of a sad sack when it comes to that. I'm a sensitive boy. But yeah, sometimes it's not the song that makes you emotional. It's the people and things that come to your mind when you hear it. So think about that. That's where we're at. We're kind of winding this show down, folks. As I've said before, get out there, call your moms, hug your moms, tell them you love them, because they did everything for you. At least I hope they did. Mine did, for sure. So that's the show, guys. It's been great hanging out with you. I'm going to leave you with this one parting thought, as I always do. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week right here at Palin Music Band and Orchestra on YouTube, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. That's it. Have a good one. Love you guys. Bye-bye.